Hello, I'm Kyle, and I'm doing this as my final project for COM 100. My project will be on privacy, which is the affiliation between the Apple versus U.S. government case affiliation. From what I've read and some information I've reviewed, I would just go on to say Tim Cook once said, "I like to address something that I know that is on the minds of many people in the morning. We built the iPhone for you, our customers, and we know that this is a deeply personal device. About a month ago, we asked Americans across the country to join in on the conversation. We need to decide as a nation how much power the government should have over our data and our privacy. We did not expect to be in this position at odds with our government, but we believe strongly that we have the responsibility to help you protect your data and protect your privacy. We owe it to our customers and our country. This is an issue that impacts all of us, and we will not shrink this responsibility." Now, most of those things that are personal devices are just something that it's an extent to our personal lives. From what is happening here is that we're getting a situation where Apple, tech company, one of the most recognized companies in the world, is being in battle with the U.S. government. The U.S. government is asking for more of a easier access to get in, bypass security software between Apple products, which it will impact millions of people who own Apple devices. Now, the situation is that there was a court case that happened a while back where Apple was affiliated in, and pretty much the U.S. government wanted a new OS system that will allow them to bypass the information for them to get into the person's information. Now, we know this is not something that it may not be a bad intention, but at the same time, there are other people who have insidious intentions as well, trying to get into other information rather than just trying to do it for the good of the people. From what we've learned is that it's almost like that Apple is being threatened by the U.S. government because they are not getting what they want. They also think that it's more of for the business aspect, and it's supposed to be for. It's not for moral reasons. It's more for the business aspect of this Apple. Now, what the Apple's commitment is the fact that they want to protect our privacy regardless, and not try to extend that to other people who are able to have access to that information. The government's asking for, like I said, a new OS system that will bypass that information and just go into people's personal devices during a situation where it could be, a crime case where they could just look at your personal information without having to go through all the security features. This may be something great for them to use, or rather, there are other people who, may not, who have other intentions to use that information and can expose them for other things rather than do it for the actual case that they're working on. Now, what Apple has suggested is the fact that since this is something that they are working towards to partner with the government, it should be something that is not, it shouldn't be a battle. It should be something that's more of a partnership rather than trying to battle with each other in court. Apple's have already worked with the U.S. government before by trying to show them as much personal information as possible by unlocking the device. But the fact that they are demanding more is what's getting to be overstepping the boundary. From what I've seen is that the government's asking for too much control, and Apple's just trying to go by moral code rather than do it for the business aspect. They should, they're protecting the people's information rather than just exposing it to other individuals. In conclusion, the other alternatives is Apple has already helped out the government. There's so much on previous cases where they helped out and showed them information that they needed. One of the strongest suggestions Apple has offered was to actually have it join with the previous network that the iPhone was affiliated with. This could actually grab information from the phone to show things that the government needs to see rather than just going ahead and making a new OS system that bypasses security features like they were asking for previously. This is something that's very important to all of us. Privacy is a big thing in America. We are it's what makes us us, and without privacy, we would just be, we would be anybody. We could be somebody that, we wouldn't be recognized at all. There's other situations where 60 Minutes was also, digging into privacy and exposing other information that was being leaked out into the internet. It's a big situation. I believe that we shouldn't have this overturned by the government. This should actually be stopped, and they should partner together rather than be against each other.